The Adventures of Leo the Little Lion. Once upon a time in the African savannah, there lived a little lion named Leo. Leo was smaller than the other lions, and he often felt shy and out of place, while his friends would leap and roar with confidence. Leo preferred to watch from the shade of a big baobab tree, dreaming about adventures he longed to experience. One sunny morning, while lounging under the baobab tree, Leo noticed something shimmering in the distance. Intrigued, he stood up and decided to follow the glimmering light. With each step, excitement bubbled in his chest. He wandered through tall grasses and vibrant wildflowers until he discovered a hidden path leading into a magical forest. As he trotted down the path, the trees grew taller and the air filled with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Leo felt a sense of wonder stir within him. What lay ahead? With a sense of bravery kindled in his heart, he ventured deeper into the forest. Soon, he encountered Tilly, the wise old turtle. She was slowly making her way to a clear pond filled with sparkling water. "Hello there, little lion," greeted Tilly, her voice soothing. "What brings you here?" "I want to explore and find friends," Leo replied, his gaze dancing over the vibrant flowers. Tilly smiled gently. "You've come to the right place. But first, let me share a story about this forest." Tilly began to weave tales of the magical creatures dwelling in the woods. She spoke of a brave rabbit who would outsmart hunters, and a clever fox who helped lost travelers find their way. Each animal, she explained, had its unique strengths that contributed to the harmony of the forest. Leo listened, captivated by Tilly's wisdom. "Remember, Leo," Tilly said, her eyes sparkling, "your size doesn't define your greatness. It's the courage and kindness in your heart that truly matter." Feeling inspired by Tilly's words, Leo thanked her, and as he continued his journey deeper into the forest, he soon met Max the playful monkey. Max was swinging from tree to tree, laughing and chattering with glee. "Hey, little lion, want to join me for a race?" called Max, leaping down to the ground. Leo felt a flutter of excitement and nerves. "Sure. I've never raced before. Let's go," Leo replied, feeling a surge of bravery. They lined up under a grand old mango tree, while the animals of the forest gathered around, eager to watch. Max counted down. 1, 2, 3, go, and with that, they dashed off, leaves flying and laughter echoing. As they raced through the winding paths of the forest, Leo discovered his powerful legs and swift feet, dodging branches and leaping over roots. He felt lighter than air. "Catch me if you can," Max shouted, somersaulting ahead. Leo focused hard, pushing himself faster. The thrill of the race filled him with joy. And for the first time, he didn't care about his size, he was having the time of his life. As they approached the finish line, Leo found his pace and sprinted ahead, crossing it just a whisker before Max. The crowd of animals erupted with cheers. "Leo, you're amazing!" Max exclaimed, hanging upside down from a branch. "You were so fast. I had so much fun." "Thank you for challenging me," Leo replied, his heart swelling with joy. After their thrilling race, Max invited Leo to explore more of the forest with him. They laughed and played until they reached a beautifully colorful part of the woods filled with butterflies and blooming flowers. There, they stumbled upon Bella, the beautiful butterfly, fluttering gracefully among the blossoms. "Hello, Leo. Welcome to my garden." Bella's voice chimed like a soft bell. "Would you like to help me paint the flowers?" "Paint the flowers?" Leo echoed, intrigued. "How do we do that?" With a mischievous grin, Bella gathered colorful petals and knelt beside Leo. "We'll use these to create art. Nature is our canvas." Together, they collected leaves and bright petals to transform large stones into masterpieces. Leo felt his creativity flow as he painted patterns and pictures. And soon the forest was alive with colorful art. "This is amazing, Bella. I didn't know I could be creative," Leo said, laughter bubbling from him. Bella twirled in the air. "Everyone has a unique talent, Leo. It's fun to express yourself." As the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting golden light over the forest, Leo felt a mixture of joy and sadness. He had made wonderful friends and discovered so much about himself. But he realized that it was time for him to return home. The beautiful colors of the setting sun reminded him of his family and friends back on the savannah. "I should get back," Leo said, his heart feeling both light and heavy. "They'll be wondering where I am." Max and Bella exchanged glances, their smiles fading slightly at the thought of their new friend leaving. "Wait a minute, Leo. You've made so many great discoveries today," Max said, trying to cheer him up. "How will you find your way back?" Feeling a bit anxious, Leo looked around the forest, which now felt a little unfamiliar as the shadows lengthened. "I'm not sure," he admitted. Just then, Tilly the wise old turtle approached them. "Ah, I see our little lion is ready to go home," she said softly. "But don't worry, Leo. You have all the wisdom and courage you need within you. Just remember the path you took to find this place." "But what if I get lost while trying to find it again?" Leo asked, his ears drooping. "Trust in your instincts, dear Leo," Tilly reassured him. "You have made friends who believe in you now. You've competed in a race, painted flowers, and discovered your bravery. Just take one step at a time." With newfound resolve, Leo took a deep breath. "Okay. I'll try to find my way back." "Thank you, Tilly." Max swung into the trees. "Follow me. I can help guide you. I know the forest like the back of my paw." "Let's go," Bella exclaimed, flapping her wings excitedly. "We'll make sure you get home safe." As they set off, the group moved through the forest, navigating by the sound of the rustling leaves and the cooling breeze. Leo realized he was more confident with his friends around. They chatted merrily, sharing stories and laughter as they made their way deeper into the thicket. But after a while, they reached a fork in the path, and Leo felt uncertain. "Which way should we go?" he asked, feeling the weight of responsibility. What if he chose the wrong path? Max scratched his head thoughtfully. "I think we should go left. That's the way I came when I first saw you." Bella flitted back and forth, her wings shimmering in the fading light. But what if the other path is better? Maybe we should split up and explore both ways? Leo thought for a moment. Let's stick together. I feel stronger with all of you by my side. Taking a deep breath, Leo pointed down the left path. Let's go this way. I believe it's the right choice. With that, they continued down the trail. And soon they began to recognize familiar landmarks, the sparkling pond Tilly had shown him, the grand mango tree where they had raced, and finally, the big baobab tree that marked the entrance to the savannah. Leo felt a thrill of relief wash over him. We're almost there, he shouted, his heart racing with anticipation. As they reached the baobab tree, Leo could see his home in the distance, his family and friends playing in the golden light of the setting sun. I can see them. I'm home, he exclaimed joyfully. Max and Bella cheered alongside him. You did it, Leo. You found your way back. Leo turned to his friends, gratitude shining in his eyes. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for helping me discover my courage, my speed, and my creativity. Remember, Leo, Max said, you can always find your way with friends by your side. With a final wave to his new friends, Leo bounded toward home. His heart was full of joy, knowing that he had not only made friends in the forest but had also discovered the strength that lay within him. As he approached his family, they noticed him running happily. Leo, where have you been? His mother called, rushing forward. I went on an adventure, Mom. And I've made friends. I raced, painted, and learned so much. Leo couldn't contain his excitement as he shared the tale of his day. His friends from the savannah gathered around, intrigued. Tell me more, they yelled. Their curiosity piqued. As the sun set, Leo began to share his stories, painting vivid pictures of the wise turtle, the playful monkey, and the beautiful butterfly. He realized that his adventure had not just been about exploring the forest, but about discovering himself and the importance of friendship. His friends listened intently, their eyes wide with wonder and admiration. Leo's heart swelled with pride as he recounted his journey, feeling a new sense of belonging among them. Leo, you've become so brave and talented, one of his friends exclaimed. We always wanted you to play with us. But now you'll show us how to be creative and believe in ourselves too. Leo smiled, realizing that his adventure had empowered not only him but also his friends. Every one of us is special in our own way, he said, remembering Tilly's words. Just like the animals in the forest, we all have our unique strengths. The night brought twinkling stars and a gentle breeze through the savannah. And under the light of the moon, Leo's friends gathered close as he led them in a game of imagination. Inspired by his adventure, let's pretend to be the wise turtle, the playful monkey, and the beautiful butterfly, Leo declared. And the group cheered with excitement. They took turns acting out the different characters from Leo's story, each one adding their own flair. Leo played the role of Max and showed off his best monkey moves, swinging from trees and jumping about. His friends clapped with laughter and joined in, creating a joyous atmosphere filled with energy and camaraderie. As they continued to play, Leo realized that he was no longer just the little lion who felt shy and left out. He was Leo the brave, with stories to tell and adventures to share. And because of his journey, he understood that every creature, no matter their size or background, had the potential to shine brightly. The next day, inspired by his adventure, Leo gathered his friends. Let's create our own adventures. We can explore together and learn from one another, he suggested eagerly. His friends nodded excitedly, and they set off to explore the savannah. They sought hidden treasures among the tall grasses, played hide-and-seek in the shade of trees, and even raced beyond the baobab tree, pushing each other to discover their strengths. As they ventured, they came across a steep hill. Leo felt a flicker of doubt. It looks challenging to climb. What if we can't make it? Max swung from a nearby branch. We can do it together. Let's encourage each other. Filling with determination, Leo led the way. One step at a time. We can do this, he called, his voice filled with newfound confidence. As they climbed, they cheered each other on, reminding one another of their strengths. Finally, they reached the top of the hill, and what they saw took their breath away. The view offered a magnificent panorama of the entire savannah, filled with golden grasses swaying in the gentle wind and the sun shining brightly over the land. Wow! It's beautiful! Bella exclaimed, dancing in the air. Leo gazed at the horizon, and in that moment, he felt the essence of his adventure, the friendships he had created, and the lessons he had learned. Let's promise to always support one another, no matter where our journeys take us, he suggested, looking at his friends with sincerity. They joined paws and hooves, forming a circle on the top of the hill. We promise. Leo, they echoed. From that day forward, Leo and his friends became inseparable adventurers. They explored new territories, discovered hidden spots in the savannah, and learned to appreciate the uniqueness in each of them. Leo taught his friends how to paint the flowers using colors from nature, and they crafted stories together under the stars. As seasons changed, Leo grew stronger. The little lion who once felt shy was now a confident leader, someone who inspired others to embrace their individuality and explore the world around them. Leo often returned to the magical forest, where he would visit Tilly, Max and Bella. Each visit brought more wisdom and laughter, and together they created an unbreakable bond that transcended their differences. One day, as Leo was wandering through the forest with Max and Bella, he had a brilliant idea. Let's host a festival, a celebration of friendship and creativity, where all creatures gather to share their stories and talents. Max clapped excitedly. That's fantastic! We can invite everyone, lions, monkeys, turtles, and even butterflies, Bella added. And we'll paint the forest with our art, so everyone can see the beauty of our friendship. With determination, the friends set out to organize the grand festival. They spread the word throughout the savannah and forest, inviting every creature they knew. On the day of the festival, animals of all shapes and sizes gathered in the heart of the forest, their hearts brimming with excitement. Leo, Max, Bella, and Tilly welcomed everyone with open arms. Colorful decorations made from flowers, leaves, and vibrant art adorned the trees and rocks, creating a beautiful atmosphere. Welcome, everyone, Leo called out, standing proudly before his friends and the visiting animals. Today, we celebrate our friendship and the unique gifts each of us brings to the world. The crowd cheered, and festivities began with storytelling. Leo shared his adventure, recounting his journey of discovery and the valuable lessons he had learned. His friends joined in, sharing their own experiences, which added to the magic of the day. Each story inspired others to open their hearts and share their talents. Next came the art corner. Bella led the animals in painting together, using petals, leaves, and colors from the earth. Lion cubs painted roaring lions. Monkeys painted swinging branches. And everyone created art that represented who they were. Laughter filled the air as friends collaborated to create a breathtaking mural that depicted the beauty of their diverse community. After the art display, it was time for games. Led by Max, "Let's race and play together," he shouted, challenging everyone to join in. The animals competed in races, climbs, and challenges, cheering each other on, and proving that teamwork made them all stronger. As day turned into night, a glowing bonfire crackled, casting a warm light over the festival. Leo stood up to speak, his heart full of gratitude. Today was magical. Because of each of you, I've learned that no matter who you are or where you come from, we all have strengths that can shine bright when we stand together. The animals applauded, inspired by Leo's words. They all felt a deep sense of connection and unity. As the stars twinkled overhead, new friendships blossomed, and the animals celebrated late into the evening. They danced, sang songs of joy, and shared food, a feast prepared by animals from the savannah and forest alike. Leo danced along with his friends, feeling the joy of being surrounded by those who valued him for who he was. In that moment, he realized that while he had set out to find adventure, he had discovered so much more: the importance of friendship, community, and embracing one's uniqueness. Finally, as the festival came to a close, Tilly shared her wisdom one last time. Remember, dear friends, each of you is more powerful than you know when you stand together. Keep celebrating each other, no matter where your paths may lead. As the night wrapped around them like a comforting blanket, Leo looked around at his friends and felt a deep happiness. He may have been a small lion in a vast savannah, but he carried the heart of a mighty lion, surrounded by friends who would always support him. From that day forward, Leo became not just a great explorer but a leader in his community, always reminding others of their strengths and the magic of collaboration. Together, they continued to create beautiful tales of friendship, adventures, and love that would resonate throughout the savannah and the forest for generations to come. And so, the adventures of Leo the little lion became a story told to generations of young animals, inspiring courage, creativity, and the beauty of diversity.